Heu, it all set. Housing crisis, rent crisis in Italy. It all set. Ever since, they don't they give houses again. Ever since. And now, another one, though they come on top. Waiting be the one. Many landlords, they do they sell their houses. People, they house, rent apartments for landlord had over 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years, 25 years. They pay regularly. And now, waiting they happen. Landlord will say, very sorry because of the economic crisis. I want to sell my house. I want to do one thing or the other. I want to dash my house hats. I want to do this one. They'll say, very sorry, come out. We know so they pay regularly. Some people will say, the landlord just like me. I be like a pikin. I be that now your money now ain't like. You they pay regularly, and now after 15 years, now after 20 years, now after 25 years, after 10 years in apartments, they say make you come out. Now be the problem when many people they pass through. Now not be one, not be two, not be three. Some with families, how they want to do. Hey, we tell them, we tell many. If you get requirement buy house, if you get requirement buy house, you get life contract, you get better document buy. A solving at home. Some people say they don't go here. Some say come out there. How you go buy house for foreign land? You need to go and build mansion for your country. Go build mansion for Nigeria. How you go come they develop other people country? And majority of those people, though they listen to people whenever mature, they listen to youths. They listen to people who never born, they never get children. When we see young, that and so we still think, come out there, we don't go stay here, why will build house or here, I will do this one here. Now, when you go marry, when you go start having children, then you say, you're going to think another thinking. So some men, when they already marry, get children, they listen to people who never marry, people who never even born, they listen to their thinking, youthful thinking. And then at 40 years, they did 40 years, 40-something years, 30-something years. They listen to people when they're under 20, when they're under 30. They are thinking now house because they never married, they never born. They are only thinking about themselves. Only about themselves. But this time around, as an adult, you get children, you get wife. Your thinking not be only your own. You think about your children, think about your wife. So, say maybe go build mansion for house, this, that, and that. Majority now, after 15 years, in apartment when you rent from Oibo hand. Now Oibo say one say house. What you want to do? You go back to the mansion when you built for house. No. You must find place. And now how you want to find place? House no day Italy again. House to rent no day again. We no day again. Where they want can go. Not be one, not be two, not be three. Many people now they in dilemma. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what Como has no one day. Association has no day any longer. So we don't talk and we don't tire. Who get requirement make it buy? You get requirement buy house. You get all the necessary requirement buy house. A solving here, they don't want here. Some people really hear our words, they don't buy house. Majority, many enough, many. When don't get one, don't even get two. When don't buy houses here in Italy, when hear our ideas. But some they say no. Till now, some people see the list now, they never see here. You never see some people, but they did that house, they say the house cheap. And they pay 300, and they pay 200. Well, go buy a house, why can't they pay so and so money? Has the cost, all those stuff. Why? Even though the house cheap, if you get the requirements, my advice, see look for, buy. You can still be staying in that house when cheap. Put that one when you buy for rent. Or may you go the one when you buy. The one when you rent when cheap. Put people inside. See they collect your money. Na idea. Oh, mamma mia. Na idea. Not because the house cheap. You don't want to go buy another house whereby you get the requirements. If tomorrow the landlord can say, he don't tire, he want to come out for this country, or he don't tire, he want to say a house, or this, that, and that. Some people go retire. No, somebody will retire, say your apartment, say want to go start there, go stay. He get another small house that side. He said the one with the better city for Milano side. What about the landlord can say he want to sell that house? And at that time, possibly, maybe the money don't cost away, or you not can get the requirement to buy. How you want worker? We don't talk and we don't tire. Who get requirement by those ones who don't get requirements, there's no problem. My prayer for you guys now make una get. If you not say you did there, you dey watch this video now, you don't get the requirement, but it did your heart to buy her. You maybe the sojourner never correct or the life contract never comes. Some people they really want to, but the life contract never did there. If you dey watch this video, raise up your hand, make I pray for you now. In Jesus' name, in the name of God, make you get that requirement. You when they there, you really want to. Is your heart desire? May God grant you the requirements. The requirement, if not life contract define, whatsoever thing you define, may God grant you. If you be Muslim, may God grant you in the name of Allah, through Muhammad, may God say grant you. If you not be Muslim, you not be Christian, say you be pagan, whatsoever thing when you believe in, when you deserve, may God use and take grant you. May that thing grant them for you. Or you dead there, you be wish, you they fly. Make you fly better fly, so that you at least you still get better requirements. Fly better fly. You understand? So at least you get requirements. You know, do what you want to do. Buy house. Look at it. Go invest in your country. Go do this one. Go do that one. Many of people I know that have bought houses here in Italy. Many people, they get different houses in Africa. Buying house here in Italy not mean you not invest in your country. Buying houses here or buying house where you and your family want to stay. It not mean you not build mansion. Who want build mansion, go say build mansion. Many people when I know they already buy house here, 1, 2, 3. They say get mansions, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses at home. Even the one they make business, they get them for house. At least when you are doing that at home, still do at least even though an ordinary one. Ordinary one, we they tell you now, ordinary one. Or say, or sakwane, a coins one dig call. A coins one dig call. They'll come, they call from different corner. But when we go, they talk and they'll say, come on there, this, that, and that. This, that, and that. They'll say, come on there. At the end of it, so, hey, they not see waiting they see. Waiting they see for front. Waiting they see for front. Many things when they come for front. Who get requirements, make it go secure in future. Who get the requirement? You don't get time. Like I've prayed for you, may God grant you now the requirement. But who get requirements? You know what do? Time they come, the person will say, how wish I know? How wish I know? Those ones ain't get the requirement now, look for anyone. Some people will say, in my area, I get the requirement before, but in my area, I did Bozano area, or I do all those areas where buy houses for the cost, where I want to buy a house of 300,000 or 400,000. Look at it. Maybe you get wife, you get children. Maybe your wife not the work. Look for in any area, an idea. Listen to this. Look for in any area closer to Bozano. We know say it's cheap. At least move your family, your wife and children go there. May only you want to stay in one room. I know of many people like that. Every week, go they meet your family. Secure one house for grand in Italy. Whether you they stay put or you know they stay put. Secure one for grand. The one where you day now. Your landlord will tell you say, he want dash to a picking. If he tell you say, he want sell land. You not get what you want to do. There's nothing. There's nothing. Many people don't stay for 20 years. 10 years, 15 years in Italian house. Stay 20 years, 15 years in rent. They're good with the tenant, the landlord, they're good with the landlord, no problem. They pay money regularly, they like each other. They just say maybe not so. At the end of it, so I don't hear of many people. At the end, landlord will say, very sorry. Not only very sorry, go tell you. Only very sorry. Some people say, I be like the picking of the landlord. Who tell you, when that time go reach, you go tell you, say, you not be picking. Now only very sorry. Now he go tell you. You go say, very sorry. Please, if you know you have the requirements. Even though you don't get life contract, you don't get this, that, and now you get the money, you dey hustle, you don't feel hustle. Look for, try in one way or the other. Invest in Africa, invest in your country, 100% correct. Do one. When you have the requirement and the resources as well. No. Put all your eggs in one basket. Idea. Even though you dey here, you get children, your whatsoever thing. Not put all your eggs in one basket. You get back in Africa. Still invest in your country in Africa. Do 1 or 2 things. Invest in different things. But here, where you dey, 247, 24 hours a day, 366 or 65 days in a year. Now here you dey pass. You not secure anything. Many they cry now because they're not secure. Some of them, when they cry now, whereby they don't say come out for house, they give them 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to come out. After 15 years in her house, after 15 years in rent in that house, they not come out for that. They pay regularly. After 15 years, after 20 years, after 25 years, they'll say very sorry. Only 3 months. Only 3 months, after 15 years, after 20 years, after 30 years. And some of these people we are talking about now, they work. Majority of them won't get the requirement we are talking about. Even if they say they want to buy house, nah. It not go quick. It not go quick. Because they don't already give the ultimatum to leave. 3 months to leave, or 6 months to leave, or 2 months to leave, or even a month to leave. It not go quick then. How they want to see apartments, it not go even quick. We did cry every time. Who gets requirements do? Some people will say no, though they listen to different friends talk, different places. My friend said this, you get husband. Your husband get the requirements. Now listen to this, you women. Women sabi influence husband way. You woman listen to this. You get husband, your husband get the requirements. And you get children here. Every time in Africa. As you receive salary in Africa, as you receive this one and that one, even to they go even manage the eats for a year. As you receive salary in Africa, you want to go build mansion. As you receive salary in Africa, you want to go build duplex. Go to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 duplex. Why here? When your children you not secure them. Your brothers and sisters, nephews and aunties of that man, your brothers and sisters around them, they want to inherit the house. Make any small thing happen to her here. You, the woman, will get rights to those houses when they there. The children, when you get for her, they will get rights to those houses when they there. Now, papa and mama, brothers and sisters, when they Africa, when they Nigeria, now they go sit on top. You don't go see one dime. You won't see one document concerning those houses when they there. So you, as a woman, start influencing your husband. Tell him, honey, look at the children. How you want to do them. The houses when they build for there every year, then they run, they go your children, no, they go there. Your children no go stay for there. If anything happen now to you, your children no, they go there. Your children no will feel benefit. So what are you laying down for your children? Ask them. If you want to touch you in the night, ask them. Before you go touch, before you go open to them, before you go give her that thing, tell her, remind her every day. They remind them. If you do on top of you, remind them. Tell her, say, waiting you they do concerning your children. If you get the requirement, if you don't get the requirement, not disturb them, because now God then go provide her. Pray for her. Make you get requirements. You as a woman, your husband not get the requirement to buy it, and he do on her heart. Put your knee for ground. Pray for her. And that's what women they do. God, they hear women prayer quick. Pray for your husband. God, provide life contract for my husband. This thing there, our hearts make we buy, at least so that our children will see the okay, fortified and secured. Pray for your husband. God will provide that miss. If na documents, maybe kata sojourn or whatsoever thing, he go come. If na life contract, God will bring her. Not only kata sojourn, people they buy house with 6 months sojourn, 1 year sojourn, 2 years sojourn. Now grace and luck, you understand? So I just hope that people will hear this. Not be everybody. I know say people, majority of people will go hear and they'll say, come out here, blah, 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 those stuff. But now 1 or 2, at least this one will help that person. Maybe you did rent for over 15 years, 20 years. If you hear this one now, start making plan, because you all might be the next. There are people now, whereby they don't reach their turn. Landlord don't tell they say, come more for house, I want to use house. After 20 years, when they don't stay that house. After 15 years, 25 years, when they don't stay that house, they pay money. Many at the end of it, they won't pay that house, give that man. Imagine, calculate 500. Times 12, then times 20 years when they don't stay there. Times 12, times by 15 years or 10 years when they don't stay that place. At the end of it, you find out that now they pay the money of that house. And the landlord will say, tell them, only 3 months, only 6 months. Come on, I want to use my house. But now that man, that tenant, now I pay that money. Some people don't know. I did into that business. Some people don't know that landlord go buy house, put you as tenant, spend 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You pay that money. I'm telling you, now you pay that money and you buy that house. But the landlord can tell you tomorrow, very sorry, leave. I want to make use of the house. Now it be the crisis when people they face now. Now it be the crisis. We they cry. Yeah, we too mega so hohobo. No nya ogwe twe. Ima egu yan twe. Wala wo. I beg, we they beg una. They could help una safe. They could do something for una safe. Who want help himself, making help himself. Look at your children's eyes. Look at their eyes. Look at their eyes. Komu has a giro. Komu has not day. Get much more okay. You want go meet Komu. In no day again. There are people they find houses when they want stay. As to rent, no, that much more say if it happen, you go rent on that one. In no day again. Make una at least do something. If you get the requirements, no fail. If not, at the end you say, I die, no, I be here before. If not, some people, they look and say if they buy house, their ease will can increase. Because of ease, they don't want increase. Because of bonus, they don't want to buy house. They get the requirements, they get everything as they talk now. But look and say, if I buy a now, my ease will can increase. Me, I better day here. Or because of the house when you day, it's cheap. House when you day, now when you rent, it's cheap. Where? Because of that one, you don't want to go buy your own house when you get the requirements. If the landlord say, Vivia, I don't need you again, or watch on the other, I want make use of the house. You can't go find house. Even if you can't find €1,000 apartment, you don't go see again. You dey pay 300 now for the apartment when you did because it's cheap, you don't want to buy because and you get the requirements. If that landlord say he don't need you have again, one sell land, this, that, and that, you can't find €1,000 apartment, you know go see again. And why? Everybody listen to it and use it to do something. I don't talk, I don't tire. Many people when they do. Congratulations to now. There are many people who send me message, send me videos, send me pictures of their houses, send me voice message of their houses when they don't buy. Congratulations to now. And those that are still on the track, there are many who see on the track of buying. Congratulations. I also see come to the limelight and fulfillment as well. Anyone that also yet and also inspired to buy, congratulations to the wait now for front. Because no people when hear and will condemn man. At the end of it all, and I was seeing every repercussion of it all. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.